Hi there, I'm Zolian1, and as you already may know, I'm a huge fan of retro gaming. So when the Polymega was announced, I was hugely excited. And a little bit later, Playmaji, the company who makes the Polymega, announced they will beta test this thing. So I was so excited, I want to be a part of that, and I was lucky enough to make it. I'm part of the beta test, and they sent me a package with a beta unit so I can check it out and take a look at it. I'm very excited, but as you already may expect, things most of the time don't go that smooth, and the package that was sent to me got stuck in customs. It was a huge kerfuffle to get it out there, but I managed to do it, and now I have it. Here it is. So in this box is the Polymega beta unit, and we will take a look on this beast. But first, for all people who don't know what the Polymega is, we got some information. So check it out.
The Polymega is a new retro gaming console from Playmaji, which is compatible with a lot of old CD-ROM based game systems like the PlayStation, the Turbografx CD, the Sega CD, or even the Neo Geo CD and the Saturn. So you have a lot of games you could play with the base unit. Of course, you're not limited to CD-ROM games. You can play your old cartridge-based games on the Polymega too, like Genesis, Super Nintendo, NES, Turbografx. You can play them all on the Polymega, but you have to buy element modules which are sold separately. And the best thing is, this allows you to store all your old games onto the drive of the Polymega. So if you buy, let's say, the Genesis module, you will get the module itself with the cartridge slot, you get a Genesis controller and a few pre-installed games. Playmaji already announced that there will be more modules, but we don't know what modules are still coming. But I guess there are plenty of retro consoles out there. In the near future of the console, after its release, we will even be able to play light gun shooter games on the Polymega. Playmaji announced that they are doing their own light gun, which will be compatible with all your beloved old light gun shooter games. So to make the console even more bulletproof for the future, you are able to insert SD cards and an SSD drive to your Polymega.
So it's time to unbox the Polymega, and I really think the box looks awesome. It really looks great. The glossy look of the console and all the colors and stuff, it looks classy, especially the black. I like it. I like what I see. So take a look at that whole box. It's very good, very professional. Very, very nice. So let's open that thing up. Oh, looks very nice. So this is the base unit. As you can see, there are no more modules with it. I just have got the base unit, but we can test all CD games with this. As you can see, here's the CD slot. We have some USB ports, the power jack. Well, all the things you might expect from a console. So, as I know, you can eject this part of the console. Let's see. Okay. Here's the button. Button, and you can eject this, let's call it bumper unit, because it's empty, it's nothing inside, and you can put the other units here with the cartridge slots and stuff like that. Looks very good. So let's just put it there again. So let's take a look at the back side. So with power, we have the HDMI. So we have for network cable, and what's this? SD card slot. Well, okay, that makes sense. Well, it looks really good. Well made. It feels good. Button. SSD. You can insert the SSD. That's maybe you already have that. So very nice. Looking forward to test this out. But that's not all. What's in the box? Yes, there's more. And as expected, there is. So we have a USB dongle and the pad. Ooh. Yes. Oh, it feels great. Really, I didn't expect the quality of this. It really feels good. Maybe a little bit small, maybe, but I really do like it. It feels good. It feels good. Yeah, I dig that. So, what's inside this box? Let's take a look. Oh, I don't know. Well, the cables, of course. So, I guess we have everything we need. The manual, USB, all the other cables, everything is there. HDMI. So I guess we can test it, shall we? So without further ado, let's test the Polymega. And is there a better way to test a new console than on a big ass screen?
So let's dive right into it. And the first thing you will notice when you boot up your Polymega is the interface, because it's wow, it's blown me away. It's clean, it's easy to use, it's very professional, and it's something you would expect from Sony or from Nintendo, you know? It's that kind of professional. It blew me away. It's a really big step up from what you have seen from the Retron 5 or the Retro Freak. It's on a whole other level, you know. My Polymega came with a bunch of pre-installed games too. I don't know if that many pre-installed games will be on the final product, but mine came with a shitload of games for literally all systems the Polymega can play. So I started to play all the pre-installed games, and I can tell you they run smooth. It's like you're playing on the original system. There's no lag, there's nothing like that. And I booted up a game called Turbografx. You see, I beat up some Brother Hitman Hard clones here, and it plays exactly like I remember it from my childhood. And that is great. That's super awesome. It's like you remember it, just on a modern system. The Polymega gives you the option to tweak some stuff like in-game saves and stuff like that. On the graphical side, you have the option of scan lines and a few filters. It's nothing special, it's what you expect from emulation. But the Retro Freak has more options. I think that the Polymega should add more filters. But, well, it's the beginning of the Polymega, maybe we see some updates. So let's get to the next point. The installation of games, and I can tell you it's as easy as it can get. It's very straightforward. You put in the disk, you push the button to install it. The Polymega asks you where you want to install it, on the internal drive. If you have a SSD drive installed, you can you can install it there, or you can install your games on an SD card. It's really straightforward, as you may expect. And while you are installing, you can play other games, so it's not boring. But let's be clear, the Polymega is no wonder machine. It's no instant installation, so the installation can take quite some time. You can drink a few coffees or play a few rounds of sort of soda or whatever you want. Yeah, it can take a few minutes. But the good thing is, if it is installed, you can just take your game, put it in the shelf and never touch it again. It's all about preservation of your precious games, because you can play all your games directly from the Polymega if they are installed, and I think that's a very, very great thing. Most of the games we've installed, they work pretty fine, but we have had some exceptions, like Sulfite for the Sega CD. It had horrible sound issues, and it was barely playable with this sound issues. So be prepared, not all your games may work out of the box on the Polymega, but Playmaji is already patching things, and so I guess it's only a matter of time, and we will have more compatibility for your old games. Maybe you have noticed it, but Resident Evil is already installed now. The Polymega gave us a message that it's ready now to play, so let's get into it. So there it is, and you can play it right from the Polymega without disc, and it just works.
What is this?
I just shut up for
What
a few
mansion.
minutes so you can enjoy the game and your chill sandwich.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
So, my final verdict. Wow, I was blown away by the Polymega. I didn't expect it to be this well made. If you ask me, would you buy it again? I would say yes. But I'm very aware of the fact that it is a niche product. It has a place on the market, yes, for sure. I totally see it. But it really is a niche product. And a huge factor is the price. And when I bought the Polymega, I bought it for $500, including all the modules. And I guess that's a reasonable price. The prices, especially here in Europe, are much, much higher now for the Polymega, and I fear this could break the Polymega's neck. I don't hope so, because I think the Polymega is an awesome product, and it could be the holy grail of retro gaming. But the price in Europe, I don't know. But that's just my 5 cents. Solient 1, over and out.